Good morning, guys. Leslie at Inskeep Acres. Apparently Joey's not going to behave for chores this morning. I'll put you back in the house if you can't be good. Oh. He doesn't have his act right collar on, so he's going to annoy me this morning. But not a whole lot going on around here. I don't want to jinx it, but I think the weather's finally taking a turn for the better. It's almost 50 degrees today, and I think it's supposed to be 70s and 80s by the end of this next week, so. Good morning, ladies. All right. Chores are done. Everybody's outside. All the babies. I'm gonna go ahead and open the gate. Let them out to the field. Now, this little guy. And all the other ones up there coming this way. So our two little house bottle babies are going. Oh, can you guys let me at the gate? Are going to their new home today. They're coming this afternoon. And there they go. I did let Sangria's kids out here. That's Foxy's doe. One of these little bottle bucklings is bothering Sangria's kids, so I'm gonna have to keep an eye on him. I know, little guy. We're still trying to figure out what's going on with you. I'm thinking he may have like a pinched nerve or something, because he'll walk just fine and then all of a sudden he like hunches up. Oh, sir. All right, I'm gonna have to go move him, so we'll be back later. Good morning, guys. I never got back to you guys yesterday. I came and picked up the goats and I got sidetracked, and you know, it is what it is. So I got a bunch of extra basil in my big plant in the house. I'm gonna, if I can do this one-handed or not, try to give some to these chickens. I've been having I don't know if it's a white fly or what. It's like little white bugs issue on my plants inside. So instead of washing it and whatnot, I trimmed it way back and figured I would, whoops, just give it to the chickens. I don't know, I assume they'll eat basil, but we'll see. I know they don't if you give them peppers. Like capsaicin doesn't bother them. So I don't know if basil will be too strong for them or not, but I guess we're gonna find out. So I think Jason plans on trying to smooth out the cow pen today. Hi, mamas. Now that we're, I think, finally starting to dry out for a while. I mean, it's 50 degrees already today. Hi, ladies. We gotta go find Rosie and Ritz. They're due in, let's see, about 4 days. And I don't see them out here. They're probably over in one of those shelters. I'll put my stuff down, but it's supposed to be dry for a while here, so it's time to try to start getting everything smoothed back out. Hi, babies. There's 6 babies in there. I only see 4, but there's 2 more in there. There's 6 babies in there. So I've been putting Sangria and her kids back in the kidding stall at night so that the little guy can eat. He's hiding down here. Go on, get back, Abel. Let's take a walk over here and show you what's over here. Now that we're starting to dry out, it's time for spring cleaning. All the wasted hay that the goats have. I mean, this is all wasted hay from those yearling does. I changed the fence on here and dug up everything here so I could get that gate closed. That's the first 4 bucklings that are being weaned. So there's a whole bunch of hay, wasted hay in there to clean up. And then I opened this gate up so that these pigs they're tilling a little bit up over there, but they can clean this up, till it. They can work on tilling all this up for me, and then we'll just come in with the skidder, scoop this out, and it'll go in my compost pile, and we'll use it for the garden. Probably not till next year. We'll see how it breaks down. I'll go see these boys real quick, and then we'll get our chores done. Hi, boys. Are you eating hay? Yeah, I'll get you some more grain in a minute. Hi. Oh, don't push him. That's not nice. So this is Apani's buckling, Cupid's buckling. This is one of Moscato's. And that's Fergie's buckling back there. And then we had some of the babies go to their new homes. Our 2 house goats out of Moscato, number 2 and number 4, went to their new homes yesterday. And then they decided when they got here that they were going to take Latte's little bottle goat as well. So they took 3 boys home with them yesterday. And it's a friend of mine. She got 3 wethers from us last year. So we will go out to her place in the future and castrate them, ban them, and give their final shots and stuff like that. So we're going to go look for Ritz and Rosie. Excuse me, sir. How did you get out here? Maybe we didn't get him put away last night. I'm pretty confident that I had him in the kidding stall last night. Well, pretty sure, unless I didn't count right. Anyway, here's our 2 that are due in 4 days. I don't know how well you can see. I guess you can see them. Ritz on the left, Rosie on the right. Neither one of them like me checking them. They've come a long way from when we first got them, but they're still pretty skittish, so we'll see. Hi, ladies. Ritz, you're breathing pretty heavy. Are you stuffed full of kids? I have to go back and look at my paper, but I think Rosie on the right, Karma, please don't eat me. Rosie on the right, I think, showed about maybe 2 kids or something on her ultrasound, and Ritz showed 3+. At one point I counted up to 5, but I don't think she's got that many in there, so we'll see. Here's Beans buckling and Foxy's doe. And then Trinity's due on the 21st. Hi, Maple. There's Destiny's doe. Hi, Maple. This is Mazzikine's doeling from last year. Alright. I'll go get my milking done so we can get all these babies out and get the rest of our stuff done. Got some escapees. Joe, good boy. Oh, I've been busy milking and doing chores, and the guys are doing some spring cleaning. Go on, guys, back in your pen. Go on. I got the fence down, so the goats can sneak out or out. But Jason's smoothing out and trying to clean up where the pigs were. There's a drain tile that runs along here all the way out to the ravine out back. And we just put that in, what was this, last year? And maybe the year before. But we put the pigs in here to till it all up. It was all settling kind of where we had put the drain tile, and it was kind of a mess along the edge of the hayfield, so we've been using the pigs to kind of till it up and work it. And so now Jason's gonna smooth out the mess that the pigs made, at least in the front half. The pigs are still at the back half, but now we can work on getting this reseeded. Really, guys? I know he took out that mound that was there, huh? So as soon as he gets done, we'll open the gate and let the goats back out into the hayfield. We've got all this hay, extra wasted hay to clean up in Gemma's pen. And Jason was over here with the grapple. Cleaned out majority of this mess. So we'll probably have to pull this post out so we can move that fence panel and he can get the rest of that. That looks like a wet, nasty mess. We gotta clean out all of this extra hay in here. And this will be my compost pile that once it's dry enough out back, we'll move out there. Got all of this is horse manure built up over the winter in the horse pen. So once that dries up a little more, we can go in with the bucket and scoop all that out. And then in the boys' pen, all of this is all wasted hay. That all needs to be cleaned up. And then the cow pen, with it being so wet and them walking through it, they just kind of, their hooves sink down in and it just leaves big ruts that hold water. So Jason's dad is out in the cow pen. You can kind of see the difference here that hasn't been done, and then from here over that has been done. Looks like Croissant is enjoying it. There's kind of this high spot right in here is where the round bale feeder was, so that's probably going to be deep and wet. But when you can get some of it smoothed out and let it dry and then come back to it in a few days, it's supposed to be, I think, high 70s, almost 80s this next week, so everything drying out, we should be able to get stuff leveled back out and smooth. Busy day around here, guys. I'll take a quick walk around and show you what we've gotten done. We're only part way done, but it's better than it was. Oh, I love spring cleaning because everything looks so much nicer, but I hate it at the same time. So the pigs had been all up in this area, all the way down to where they're at currently. Joey, leave the babies. So Jason got a lot of this smoothed out. Needs to finish drying up a little bit more. And then we, come on Joe, over. Once it dries out, we can finish smoothing it out some more and get it reseeded. He needs me to go get something. Probably twine. I hate baling twine. Yep. Okay. So, for now we're going to leave the boys' bed area where they collect firewood, and apparently they collected my broken goat feeder. So we got Gemma in the boys' pen done. We just finished that. So it's obviously wet underneath. Got their shelter cleaned out down to the mats. Put some lime down. In the winter we like to leave a lot of the bedding, the wasted hay, because as it composts it creates heat, and so that's just a deep litter. This I'm going to wait to clean out because this is our original goat pen from when we had the Boer goats when we first started. So I want to completely redo this pen, make it into like 4 breeding pens, to where we could open it up and have it as a big pen for the goats. Get rid of this twine. This is what we've gotten so far. It's a huge pile. Cleaned up as much of this as he could. It's still pretty wet here. I know, boys, they're mad at me that they're separated. We did put Joker over here with them. I don't like putting him in with the full-size bucks just because he's so much smaller than them. So in with the weaning boys is perfect. Let this dry up and then it'll be better in a few days to come back and work again. Unfortunately, none of this area will ever really hold grass because we drive the skidder and everything through here all the time. So for now, this is just, it's what it is. Oh, the chickens are helping stir everything up as well, so. We got, I think Jason's dad got most of the cow pen done, at least what we could for now, till it dries up a little bit more, but got it pretty well smoothed out. Once it dries out some more, then we can come back in and work on it some more. So we have the boys' pen still to do. Rockstar's taking a death nap on me over there. He's fine, Joey. Joseph, he's just laying down. Hey, he's laying down, it's fine. We gotta do the horse pen. And the doe pen. The doe pen, I don't really want the skidder in there tearing up the grass, but that may just be what it is. So, I mean, that's a huge pile. I'm only 5'3", and it's taller than I am, so. But we got all this mess to clean up, this wasted hay. But we're gonna go in and feed our little bottle babies now. So, just got this little girl still, which is Sugar's doe. I don't think you guys can see her. Let's see if I turn you a little bit. There we go. Did you want some of this? No. I am treating her for some diarrhea. She's had kind of an icky butt. And then she acts like she's hungry, but then doesn't want to eat. I know. But then, oh, don't step in the hole. Then usually once I get it in her mouth, then she starts eating. You just want to play with your food? She just ate maybe, not even, maybe 2 hours ago. So she's probably not hungry. But this guy, this is Sangria's little guy. You guys see him or not? Yep, there you go. So he can eat with her, or eat from her, when they're in the kidding stall because she can't get very far from him. But when I put them out, she takes off out to the field and he obviously can't keep up. So, come here. Alright, I will hold you. So, during the day, I've just been coming out every couple hours on it. And you're dripping more than you're actually eating, sir. He just ate a couple hours ago too, so he may not be that hungry. But he's been eating very well. Said eating every couple hours, getting plenty to eat. I've given him selenium. Vet thinks that we could try him on a few doses of some meds, see if it helps. If it does, it'll be something that he's just going to have to be on, which is not good for his organs. Or we just kind of wait it out and see how he does. I don't know that he's ever going to... Oh! Theo! That he's ever going to get a whole lot better, but as long as he's not doing terrible, you know, we'll just take care of him and do whatever he needs. Come on down, lady. Come on. Or you try to jump off there and get hurt. Huh. back legs. There's times that he'll be walking and he'll use them both. They're just a little stiff, but then there's other times that he just kind of teeters on his front legs, and nobody can really tell me why or what to do. So, guess we kind of wait it out and see. If he gets to the point that, hi Theo, that he seems pretty miserable or he's really in pain, then we'll take the steps, talk to the vet at that time, probably put him down. Not going to make him live in pain, but he seems to be doing okay now. Step in that hole, your whole body will probably fall in. Need to get some plywood on top of here, huh? Do you want some of this? Oh, now you want it, huh? Because I'm holding you. She likes to be held while she eats. Little man, get back over here. We did Caribou, who's over here, who needs to be brushed really bad. He's really shedding his cashmere. Caribou's in here, and we put Slash and Theo in here so we could clean their pen. And Gemma's out just roaming the farm, so she's kind of a bully to all the other goats, so we don't really like to put her out with the rest of the does. They'd probably be fine out in the field, but once they come in from the field, she'll really beat on them. Look at you eating good. Coming back over here, sir? Hi, bud. All done? Oh, goodness. Hey, did you want some more of this? Won't you go falling in holes? Oh, you're hungry now? You got a little walk? Got some, wasted some calories? There you go. Had to get his little tongue on there the right way. Put him back down here. Here's Slash. And the little guy. Sure, he'll stay around here, so I'll have to come up with a name for him. I was thinking Peanut, but I don't know if that fits. Caribou, you need to use this brush. Rub on the brush. Get all that cashmere out of there. Look at you. You look like a hot mess. And that's Theo. It's one of Foxy's babies from last year. Hey, Slash. Don't you pick on little man there. Well, Jason decided to try to do a little bit of work in the horse pen. This is really deep over here. That feeder that's there is a hay feeder. It used to be right in here, so they just over the winter just really tramped it down into here. So I'm just trying to drag some of it out, let it dry out a little bit, and then once it dries out some, we'll put it all in the compost pile with all of that wasted hay and everything from the goats, and turn it every now and then, and perfect for the garden. Put the horses out. He decided to go in there because I put the horses out in the arena. We call it the arena because I used to work it and it wasn't a really nice riding arena. But then we decided, since I don't have a whole lot of time to ride the horses anymore, that it would be better if we seeded it and used it for pasture space. Well, you can tell the goats had some goats in here, and this is where they ate mostly. Grass has come up nice through there. All of this seed in this area washed down to where the horses are currently. So we need to reseed this top portion of it. It's got a little bit of a hill on it until about in here, and then I used to work this area and ride down here, but most of the seed washed down to the bottom end, so I figured we let the horses out for a little while. They go out here, and then sometimes I walk them out and they go out in that back field back there. Sometimes we put them out in the hay field so they can really run, get some exercise. But here's the back side of the cow pen. It's still pretty messy, but smoothing it out now, it'll dry some more. Be able to get some more work done on it back here. And then we do our compost piles back here. They're not really like smaller piles that I turn by hand or anything. I just bring the skidder back every now and then, stir them up a little bit. Joey, get over here. The cows have been back here, so they've kind of trampled everything down, but this is one that's the newest one. There's one, this pile here, the cows have really trampled down, but stir it up again, let it sit for a little bit. That'll be our next one. I'll just go see who's hanging out here, and then I think we'll call it a day. There's Sangria's other two boys. You guys enjoying the fresh dirt? And then these are Destiny's two and Sugar's two boys. Looks like that's all up here. Now everybody else is scattered out around the field. Foxy, where's your little girl? Probably up in the shed, or maybe in the porta hut up there somewhere. I didn't see her. Cupid and her doe. Moscato's other little guy. I'm not coming for you. Relax. Hi, Cupid. Honey. We're really scattered out today. We've been in and out of the field a few times today, so. Taya's buckling. Hi, sir. Did a pretty good job smoothing all this stuff out. I'm gonna have to go through and pick up all the rocks that are in it, though. And the piggies. Hi, ladies. Hi, Thor. Hi there. Freya, are you going to have babies? I think the beginning of June. She won't stand still, but her belly's definitely filling out. I don't know if he got Eldred bred or not, but oh. I think that's gonna be it for today, guys. Have a good day. See you on the next one.